I clapped back at my ex-crush for his cruel comment. Did I go too far, or was he asking for it? Last summer, my family moved across the country, and I started at a new school. I joined a friend group where everyone had known each other for years. I often felt left out because they frequently ignored me. A while back, I confided in a friend from the group about my crush on one of the guys. He was the only one who didn't completely overlook me, which sparked my feelings for him. But the next time we all hung out, my friend blurted out my secret in front of everyone. My ex-crush made a disgusted face and said, "No thanks, I'm allergic to Asians." Everyone laughed, including the friend I trusted, who I considered my closest friend at the time. My body went cold and I felt a sharp pain in my stomach. All I could manage was an awkward smile. I couldn't even speak. I stayed for about 10 more minutes before making an excuse to leave. I went straight home feeling sick and ended up throwing up. Then I cried for hours. It was honestly one of the worst days of my life. I felt betrayed, humiliated, and utterly alone. After that, I cut contact with the group and stopped hanging out with them. We ignored each other at school and beyond. Thankfully, I found new friends who made me feel included. Yesterday, I was in the school library's lounge area with my new friends, chatting about silly stuff and laughing. At one point, I noticed my ex-crush looking my way. When our eyes met, he smiled and waved. A wave of pain and disgust hit me, so I rolled my eyes and turned back to my friends. Moments later, he called my name and suddenly stood right beside our group. The pain in my stomach surged, feeling 10 times worse. He asked how I was doing, and I replied, "I'm fine," without asking him anything in return. I turned back to my friend and kept talking, hoping he'd take the hint and leave. But he just stood there, silent. I was beyond annoyed, and I could tell my friends were getting worried. Looking back, I think they noticed how uncomfortable I was. Without thinking, I turned to him and said, "You sure you want to stand this close? I thought you said you were allergic to Asians." The people around us went quiet and started turning their heads. He looked shocked and embarrassed, his smug smile gone. Then he quickly walked away. My friends were confused but also amused. I explained what had happened with the old group. Honestly, making my ex-crush feel embarrassed and finally speaking up felt incredible. That awful pain in my stomach vanished instantly. My friends hugged me and reassured me that I'd done nothing wrong. But this morning I woke up feeling a bit guilty, mostly for how good it felt to call him out. Part of me keeps saying I should feel bad about my actions, whether or not he deserved it. So what do you think, viewers? Am I the a-hole for embarrassing my ex-crush after what he said? Let me know in the comments.